Hello!
Oh, it's us!
It's us! And they can hear us, and we're good. Hi, everybody! Welcome back to Vegan Yums. Welcome to Vegan Yums Live.
We're here, we're doing it.
We're here, we're doing it.
We're gonna eat hot dogs.
We got hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Let's get it up close.
Yeah.
Can you see? I'm nervous, too, because we're right over my computer. Hang on. Okay, so we got hot dogs. Mine has dandelion. I just learned just now that Marley vehemently hates dandelion.
It's disgusting.
I think it's quite nice.
No, I hate it. It's so bitter. And Suzanne and I, my roommate, cooked them the other day, and I couldn't even eat them. I never throw food out, ever. But I did. I threw them out. I did.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm enjoying it. Anyway, we have what brand of hot dogs are these that we have again? I forget.
Were they tofuti?
Yes.
Is that real?
Yep. And they were
Tofurkey?
Yeah, like that brand. Yes, it's Tofurkey. It's a Tofurkey, people. And then we also have some mac and cheese. Can you tell us a little bit about the mac and cheese, Marley?
Yeah, so this is like your classic Oshi Glows cheese sauce. So you got some nooch, of course. You got some potato, carrot, garlic, cashews.
Not too unsimilar from our most recent reaction video, right? The hunter gets handcuffed to the vegan, and they said that it took an hour to make. How long did it take you to make this?
Like less than a half hour.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
Not difficult at all, in my opinion.
Hi, the long dancer. Good to see ya.
Hello.
Hello. So this is I didn't realize that just this combination was Canadian until Marley told me. But I don't know, any Americans out there or elsewhereers? Do you eat your mac and cheese with hot dogs ever? Growing up, we would always have Kraft mac and cheese with cut up hot dog. For sure. That's 100%.
In it. My family didn't do that. We would have the full-on hot dog with bun with the KD. And that was like if your parents really didn't have time to cook, or it was like done with a level of irony almost.
Oh.
It was like, this is what we're eating tonight.
I love that.
And I always thought with Kraft Dinner, because they put the serving size, like the box they say serves 4. And so I always thought it was like crazy that my dad cooked like 2 boxes of of Kraft mac and cheese for the family. I thought it was like too much, but he was like, no, like literally this is...
Yeah, like that's not...
So you are putting ketchup on yours, and I put Frank's on mine.
Ah, yes, I put ketchup on mine. Are you, anyone out there, y'all ketchup on your mac and cheesers? Because I 100% am.
I don't dislike it. I think I'm going to stick with
Your
my Frank's, though.
This is really satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I think first things first, what happened to me this week, my patio burned down a couple days ago, and Marley's laughing at me, and I have no patio. Last summer, having my patio was so amazing because that's when the pandemic was new. No one was going anywhere. Everyone was scared. It was somewhere to, like, go.
Yeah. And
there's so many people in Toronto, I've said this before, there's so many people in Toronto in tiny, tiny apartments like Marley who didn't have access to the outdoors. It, like, wasn't great. Even in winter, it was, like, somewhere to go, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's gone. Actually, currently, right now, it took them a while, but the insurance people have brought out some folks to fix it up. So we love to see that. Yeah, I actually have some photos to show you. So I was woken up. I got up at like 7:30 a.m. to work out. And just as I was getting up, I decided I was going to press snooze. I was like, I'm going to sleep in a little bit today. And then I get a phone call from my upstairs neighbor. I'm like, hello? And I was mad because I had just decided to sleep in. And he goes, hey, your patio's on fire. And I was like, huh? And so I look out my window because my house, my room, is right next to my patio. And so I open up the blind, and my patio, which is made entirely of wood, is on fire. And I was like, oh, okay. And there's this tiny stream of water, which I later found out was my neighbor with another neighbor's hose, like trying to sprinkle water onto the fire, which I don't know if it was very effective, but anyway, so.
Oh my God.
My whole patio went up in flames, and so I left, and then my boyfriend left. But the the fire department had already been called, and we still don't know who called. We don't know how the fire started, because, like, in the corner, maybe I can pull up a photo of, like, what it looked like before.
I'm just telling the Instagram people that we're on live on YouTube right now.
We're live on YouTube.
Come visit us on YouTube.
Come hang out with us. Wow. Okay, so here's what my patio looked like before. That's me. Oops. Well, this is a Google search, so that's nice. That's nice to look at. Yeah, this is what it looked like before. I did it again. So you can see there's a lot of wood here. There's a lot of wood. That's flammable, I guess. This whole corner here is what was in flame. This tree behind here is like completely scorched, black at the bottom. I don't think that, hi Ray, I think that it is probably gonna die, which is sad because it was a nice tree. And then what else do I have here? Some other pictures. This is the aftermath. This is what it looks like now. There it is, very sad. Put them next to each other. So that corner is now burnt up. The fire people took away all the bits that were dangerous and then put it in the back area that you see back here. Yeah. So that was like super weird and kind of threw me off. Threw me for a loop, to say the least. All the furniture that was there these are the only two chairs that like semi-survived. These are the ones that I'm sitting on. One of them's like half burnt. Everything else is gone.
Oof.
Which is fine. Like I rent, so I'm not like super, I don't know. It still sucks, but hopefully will get fixed. Oh, rest in peace, tree. Yes.
Yeah.
Poor tree. And here's the fun bit. I don't think Marley's even seen this yet.
No.
This is my neighbor on this side of the fence here, whose window melted. They got a video of the fire, like as the fire people were putting it out. So I'm gonna play it real quick.
Oh my god.
So that's what I like woke up to, except the other side of the fire.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's dramatic.
It is. So you can see there's lots. Oh, that's my neighbor. His name's Brian.
Brian? Wow.
Yep. So they just put it out, but.
Okay, so someone asked how this happened.
We have no idea.
But you should talk a little bit about the scary things that have happened in your backyard.
Oh yeah, this is okay. True. Oh well, now that's a full size picture. Okay, so my backyard's kind of weird. It's not that weird. It's pretty normal. But there's a door that leads out to a back alley, and from like the back alley's fenced off, and so us being the innocent little small town Canadians that we are, we just like left the back thing,
the fence door?
Yeah, the fence door unlocked. Because there's no handle on the other side, there's no way to reach the latch unless you like hoist yourself up, and it's probably like a 7-foot, 8-foot wall. And so they have to you'd have to crawl over, unlatch it, and then push it open. And so we just kind of like left it unlocked.
She means like in the past, like
in the past,
as she's been living here, like they always left the back door unlocked.
Yes. And
not the back door, the back
fence door. Gate door.
The gate.
The gate. And so, but then I would start going on runs, and I would just go out the back door instead of going out the front, because I guess I didn't want to carry my keys with me. And so I would like close it a little bit so it looked closed, which I guess was very foolish of me. I should have known better. But I did that, and then and I think this is what it is, because a few weeks later, after I've been like running consistently, we go out and look around the corner. My boyfriend has this beautiful bike that he loves so much. And it was missing. Someone had broken into our backyard and stolen it, and I was like, cool, how many times have people been back here? It's just really it's unnerving that someone was in your space and stole your property. So that sucks. That's the only thing that's been stolen. But another time, we were, shortly after the bike was stolen, we were sleeping, and we were making sure that it was closed at this point. And so I get up to start stretching and to go for a run, and I open my back door, and there's a tiny plastic rat sitting. Hang on, I'm gonna go get it. Marley, can you entertain the people? And I'm just gonna go get this plastic because we kept it.
Let me.
It's evidence of a crime. Of a crime scene.
And their bedroom is like right. Their bedroom has like a sliding glass door out to the patio, so like it's pretty scary that they're that close. And people have been coming in and out of their backyard, clearly. So we're wondering if someone may have set the fire. Who comes into the backyard? I don't know. She can't find the rat. It's a little chaotic here today.
I can't find my mask because I don't know where to put it.
Your what? Her mask. I don't know. Anyway, I've bitten into this sausage. Now, it's not really a hot dog. It's a sausage, but it's going pretty well for me. I'm pretty pleased. We've got some ketchup. We've got some Dijon mustard. We've got some chopped up pickles. And then for anyone just joining, we also have a mac and cheese. This is like the Oh She Glows recipe. So cashews and potatoes and carrots and nutritional yeast and garlic.
You know what? I'm peeking out the window here.
Why?
Oh no, it is there. I'm just trying to find a mask so that I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, a mask. So that I don't. There's workers out there, so I don't want
to. How's everybody? Where's everybody from? I know the long dancer is in Belgium. You sweet angel. Where's everybody else chatting to us from? Do we have any American pals? We often do. And what are you eating? If you're eating. Let me know. Oh, you still don't have the rat.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a mask.
Taylor.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
She found it.
I will be right back. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's very okay. Have you watched our skincare video yet? Mine's coming out this week. I just filmed it yesterday. It has a lot of crossover with Taylor. And I'm hoping, as we said in the video, I don't know if you guys use the Ordinary products, but we talked about it in the video, but that they've been sold to Estee Lauder. Yeah. So we're like, please don't sell to China. Okay, show the rat.
So I wake up, and the very first thing I see sitting on like the edge of my patio is this tiny rat facing my window staring at me. Like, just so weird. Terrifying. Oh my god. So this guy's been like living on our patio. Part of me thought for a second that he was destroyed in the fire, which I think is clear evidence that the Rat Man, as we have come to call him, is the one who started the fire.
That's very possible.
It could have happened. So anyway, so this rat is there, and we didn't have anything that was flammable in the area. It was just like the furniture.
Yeah.
When the fire chief was talking to me, I thought maybe there were some leaves from last fall underneath the bench, but last summer I swept them out. I know that. And I have some photos, like the one I showed you, where you can kind of see under the chairs, and it doesn't look like there's a gigantic pile of composting, decomposing leaves under there that would combust and start a fire. So weird. And then I have no idea. I had lights hung up, but they weren't even plugged in.
We may never know.
I mean, I guess the potential of someone just like flicking a cigarette and then it catching on fire, because there was the tree that we saw, R.I.P. Did drop a ton of leaves, and so there was probably some leaves in the very back. But anyway, so that's been weird.
What day was that?
That was, I think it wasn't a workout day. That was like
Tuesday.
Yeah. So that was Tuesday. It was weird. My house burned down. Not my house. Oh my god, could you imagine? But our siding on our I thought, like, it wasn't that big of a fire, no big deal, but the siding of the outside of the house, like, right, the outside, same wall as my bedroom, all of the siding was melted. It's, like, melted and, like, falling off. And one of them's, like, loose and hanging, and it hits the side of the building, and it sounds like a witch.
Oh.
It sounds like a witch in the middle of the night.
That's wild.
Damn, what a crazy person. Who leaves a fake rat? I know! And what were they, like, nothing was missing. These people are just trying to torment us. It's not good.
Okay, so we've got Texas represented. We've got Ireland. We've got Finland drinking midnight water.
Midnight water?
Is that just water that you're drinking at midnight?
I think so.
Please clarify. Indiana, not eating anything but wish you were eating orange cauliflower? What's that?
Is it like orange chicken but cauliflower?
Tell us more.
Tell us more.
California. Hi, Emily. But yeah, basically, this leads into the next point, which is that we are still in lockdown, and our lockdown's been extended till June 2nd. And one of the only places that we can hang out is Taylor's backyard. And now we can't, because I don't have even a balcony in my condo now.
Mm-hmm. Because we're not just in like one of the stages, one of the colors of lockdown, like red, orange, yellow, whatever, like degrees, severity of lockdowns. We're just in like a full stay-at-home order, so like even sitting in the park is frowned upon. But if we did do it, it'd obviously be fine. But
not
it's
illegal. It's sort of illegal, but it's not enforced.
Yes, they tried to make it illegal,
as we've mentioned
before.
Yeah,
but then the police were like, no.
So we're gonna have to get creative.
If you have any ideas, let us know, because
does your landlord have any plans to rebuild, or like just once he comes back?
Everything's covered, so I think that they're just going to be hiring construction people to rebuild it. I don't know if he's going to like buy new patio furniture though. So, but we have some like half broken chairs that we can still like squat upon. So that's good.
Orange cauliflower is like orange chicken. We're gonna have to look into that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even had orange chicken, so that sounds.
I don't know that I have either.
It sounds good though. And I see a lot of people eating it. Yes. Also, so we wanted to. Do we want to do the CHEUGY thing first, or do we want to go into the?
Oh, we got a good question.
Oh, let's hear it.
Nubian, correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Where do you start when you want to become vegan? I'm terrified of the documentaries, but want to live a healthier life.
I would say,
there's a few routes you could definitely go.
Yeah.
In terms of like YouTubers, like us and other YouTubers, who don't necessarily like in our content, we choose not to show any
animal products, anything
graphic images.
Yeah.
Just because, like, though we think that like people should know the truth, we want to just make sure it's a safe space for our viewers.
Yeah.
And I know there are other creators who don't show scenes like that as well. Books might be a good way. Eating Animals by Jonathan Safran Foer, who we've talked about in past live streams. He certainly describes the practices, but you're not going to see them, so that might be kind of a less traumatic way of consuming that information. How
Not to Die.
Yeah.
Is a good vegan one.
Yeah.
We haven't read it
for
yet.
Health. The health perspective. I feel like when you, the biggest thing for us is like what's going to keep most people vegan is the
ethics of it.
Is knowing the truth.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't think you need to like subject yourself. I've still never seen like Dominion. I just know what happens. Like I read about it, and I don't need to see it because I really don't want to see it, and I want to stop it. Yeah.
And also cookbooks. Maybe find, if you have like an Instagram person that you really like, you can support them. Get one of their cookbooks that you always have on hand, so you don't have to like go through your phone and anything. Because Bad Manners, they used to be called Thug Kitchen, but they've rebranded. We have a bunch of their cookbooks, and their stuff is like so tasty. Yeah. And it's great because you find a recipe that you love, and then it becomes almost muscle memory when you make it.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah. And then other social medias too, like follow us on Instagram. We'll always answer DMs if you are struggling with anything.
Yeah. Cookbooks, other kinds of books if you like reading, YouTubers. Yeah, to summarize.
Yeah, pretty much.
Things, yeah.
And then I mean, if like you want to watch, there are some docs that are not something like Game Changers or like What the Health aren't violent. So yeah, those might be okay.
So so if you don't want to see violence, just like research and see how graphic they might be.
I pronounced it
You've
correctly.
pronounced it correctly.
You're so welcome. Thank you for asking a question. We love talking to ya.
Do we want to go into the book of questions or do we want to go into CHEUGY?
Okay, so we have two kind of fun things we want to do today. Let's do one question from Book of Questions.
Okay.
So backstory to Book of Questions. Our good friend Evelyn once found this small book, this little white book, on the side of the road. Just randomly. She finds a lot of things on the side of the road. And it's called the Book of Questions. And it essentially has all these like really deep, I mean, not every question is a hit, but like pretty deep questions that are great to like, you know, bring to like a small gathering or something where you kind of want to like cultivate some more like maybe intimacy with your friends or like get to know your friends on an even deeper level. And I bring it out every now and again. So we've pulled up the Book of Questions and you guys can pick a question
or pick a number. Pick
a random
like number.
Can pick a random number.
There's so many pages. Actually, I don't know how many pages are. That's a fib.
There are quite a few. There are like 100 plus
got
questions.
All kinds of stuff going on here. So, give us a number. Anyone, give us a number. Any number. And we'll answer the question.
Giving me time to get my
sausage. The burger. I mean, not burger. Sausage.
Or I'll pick a number for you.
Okay, pick a number.
144.
Okay. 104. Okay, here it is. Can I highlight this?
No, apparently not.
It's here. Okay.
A close friend asks and genuinely wants your opinion on something, but your opinion is one that he or she or they are likely to find quite painful. For example, your friend is an artist and asks your honest estimate of their chances of being successful. You think they are an atrocious artist who hasn't the slightest chance of success. What do you do?
Damn. Like what my opinion is on the art?
Yeah, like what do you tell them if you think that the art's like real bad?
I like to think that I would be honest even if it was like painfully honest. I think I would. And here's the thing. When someone's an artist and you don't like their art, they just aren't making art for you, in my opinion. So, I wouldn't say that you don't have a chance of success. I would just be like, hey, like, well, this isn't really my aesthetic, I think, and then I would probably, like, talk about how, like, their work, like, if they're an artist and they aren't, I don't think their art is good and they don't work very hard, I would be like, I think you need to work harder. I think you need to like dedicate more time and
take
if
class or like
like if you this is something you really want to do, then you have to take it more seriously, sort of. So I think I would do that. That's how I would do it.
That's fair. We have a mutual friend that this kind of came up with in my own life, and like he just kind of felt unsupported, but it was just more so that like again it was a question of like aesthetic and type of work that personally I'm not passionate about. And so when he would tell me about his ideas, I'd be like cool, like you should go ahead and do that. But I wouldn't sort of have these at-length discussions that he wanted to have and have me like critique the idea because it's just not my thing.
Yeah. We have a number here for you. 74.
74. Hello, Jose. Hello, Taylor. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for coming back.
We're doing Book of Questions right now. We said 74?
Yeah, 74.
Read it to me.
Would you enjoy spending a month of solitude in a beautiful natural setting? Food and shelter would be provided, but you would not see another person.
Yeah, I would.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I would.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, God, I'd get so much stuff done.
You'd be productive?
You have no idea what.
I would do nothing. I would look.
No, you'd get bored of that. You'd get bored of that after like a day.
That's true.
You'd like it for like a couple days and then you'd be like, what do I do with my life?
Do you think that there's Wi-Fi? Oh, they say accommodations, right?
I don't know.
And you guys answer along with us if you have any strong feelings about any of these questions.
Yeah.
Let us know. Okay, that's 2 questions for now.
I'd love to go to a cottage. I've never been to a cottage up north, ever.
They're called cabins up north.
It's what?
Cottage is a Southern Ontario thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a cabin up north. Cottage is like a bougie mansion. If you go, but here cottage is like it's like more English. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for Book of Questions for now, but we will return in a bit. Now we're gonna talk about CHEUGYs, which sounds kind of disgusting when you say it like that. But
no, Taylor was here last time when the stream froze.
Oh,
thank you for coming back.
Thank you for coming back. When
Taylor was seeing it, she was so upset.
If you can't handle us at our stream freezing and crashing, then you don't deserve us at our mac and cheese and hot dogs.
1080p.
Our 1080p.
Greta asks, "What's your favorite outdoor Toronto spot to get work done?"
Ooh, outdoor.
I like Trinity Bellwoods a lot, which is nearish. I probably didn't tell people where you live. Nearish to here. And Riverdale Park.
I have never worked outside, but I think Trinity Bellwoods is probably the place I would choose first. Okay. CHEUGYs. If you are unaware of what a CHEUG is, it's a new term.
Coined on TikTok, or popularized on TikTok.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen, it actually originated years ago, but has now just found true life, some real traction on TikTok. So to give you an understanding, it's basically like Boomer, but for millennials, I think.
Yeah, it's like TikTok, or it's supposed to be, the idea is, although it's confusing. So it's being branded as this like Gen Z word that is being used to describe like outdated things that millennials do. But then I follow the like official CHEUG Life account, and they say that they're all cuspers. So like zillennials.
The CHEUGs are zillennials?
Yeah.
No!
No, not the CHEUGs. No. The people who run CHEUG Life.
Oh, they're zillennials.
They're zillennials.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it comes with problematic territory. We are gonna like explore CHEUGiness
further than just the fun mocking of other people at the surface level.
But go ahead and...
I will describe what a CHEUG is. So, as we mentioned, it is an individual with slightly outdated style. Essentially, if your aesthetic is anything from like 2016, is how I've heard it.
Using Pinterest.
Using Pinterest.
In general.
People say anything on Pinterest is CHEUGY. That's not true, because there's a lot of really good things on Pinterest.
Hi, Valeria.
Hi, VB.
Hello.
VB's streaming tonight, so she's on Twitch. She's VB on Twitch, so if you want a really amazing musical performance after this, that's where you're going to find it, and also where you will find us. So if you want to hang out after the stream even more, join us on Twitch, because we are very active in the chat. Because how could you not be? Because VB's a superstar. Okay, we're seeing posing in front of wings. We're seeing thick headbands right at the hairline. We're seeing boss lady things. We're seeing toms, chunky necklaces, skinny jeggings, I guess, skinny jeans. We're seeing Karen haircuts. We're seeing, I think this is an MLM, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, LuLaRoe.
LuLaRoe, who sell rotten leggings.
If you ever want to hear us talk about MLMs, we can do a deep dive on MLMs. We have a lot of knowledge.
We have a lot of things to say. Marley has done extensive research. She's actually writing
a musical
about it. So, okay, we're seeing some like TV references, like some old TV. I've seen Friends. If you like Friends, it's CHEUGY. What else here? Oh, a Bump It. Do you remember Bump It?
Yeah.
I had a Bump It once.
I think I did too.
Wow.
Or like an off-brand Bump It.
Bump It, for anyone who doesn't know, it's like a hair bump. Like it gives you volume in your hair. Yeah, we're seeing like some rustic aesthetics, rosé things, girl boss, whatever. We're seeing kimonos over tank tops.
Okay, but I'm already seeing some problems with this particular page. Okay. Is that we are only seeing female CHEUGY things. And that's one of the biggest problems that people have been raising with the word CHEUGY, is that creators on TikTok have done male ones, but pretty much only after people came at them and were like, this is misogyny.
Yeah, you're just making fun of women. For liking things, or
Yeah.
looking a certain way.
And then I think it also gets into a little bit of like, let people like what they want to like. You know?
Yeah.
If they want to like outdated things, like that's cool.
I think it is funny, like
I think it's funny. I want to know. I want to take the CHEUGY quiz and find out how CHEUGY I am.
We
I
have
want to know.
a CHEUGY quiz, my friends. We're going to find out today, live on this stream, how CHEUGY Vegan Yums is.
Wait, Kitty Lover, where are you from? So she said that thrift stores in my town have a ton of LuLaRoe leggings. I don't think LuLaRoe came to Canada, so like we would have no access. But we are obsessed with MLMs in a critical way. Okay,
And then Cheyenne says, my little sister's gonna call me this now. Oh no. Love this new word, Val.
I want to take the
Oh no, don't take Pinterest from me. I am the same. I browse Pinterest all the friggin' time.
Pinterest is useful, okay?
It's so useful. My boyfriend's a designer, and that he always uses Pinterest to help with branding guides. They're very handy dandy. And then honestly can't be bothered by TikTok. Love that energy. Kind of same. It's like, it's interesting because we were very sensitive to comments, and then we went on TikTok and we posted like a spicy you can find it on our TikTok if you want to go check it out. It's just Vegan Yums. It's very early. It was the meme of like the you write something down. It's the thought process to the sound ding 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 ding. And so it's like the first one is like vegan. I'll just tell them what the TikTok is. I guess. The title is I love animals. Therefore, vegans, I should not eat them.
So it's a straight line you draw.
It's a straight line. Omnivores was
like, but my canine teeth, but
like protein. It was like
B12,
that.
Yeah.
We were making fun of the Omnis,
and they did not like it.
They didn't like it.
We got attacked by just like 30 12-year-olds.
Yeah, very quickly. It was strange, but because of that, we kind of have stopped caring. But we also aren't posting things that are like antagonize straight up others.
Yeah. We don't post up straight up criticism, so it's a balance of finding like just poking fun.
Yeah. Anyway, so what was the point of that? Oh yeah, TikTok, can't be bothered. Yes, same. It just seems pointless to me. I already have YouTube. LOL. IG has videos too.
It's pretty.
It's
pretty fun though.
It's true.
Like I think TikTok's really cool for the way it transforms like memes and ideas. Like one person will put something out and then someone will like take a creative spin on it and do another thing. It's also been like useful. It's been a useful tool politically, like in terms of BLM and like getting like information on the ground out when traditional media was
the algorithms are not great. Yeah, TikTok's very like fast paced, I think.
And it's cool. I also like how there's a focus on authenticity on there. Like I feel Instagram's very polished. Yeah. And TikTok's kind of like, whatever, you didn't spell that thing right. Like your video's kind of blurry. Like we don't care. Like it's just about like doing your best. I guess. I don't know.
All right. So let's do canine teeth. Yes, facepalm is the correct reaction.
Let's take the CHEUGY
Let's take this gosh dang CHEUGY quiz. Okay, I'm really excited. Already we see SpongeBob. Is SpongeBob CHEUGY? I hope not. All right, here we go.
Is it me first?
Yeah. Or maybe we should take it together. Or no. You should take it first.
Oh.
Should we do it blind? I don't know. It's fine. You've decided to rewatch a TV show. Which one of these popular comedies do you choose? We got Friends, The Office, Big Bang Theory, Arrested Development, and Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
The Office, and I know it's CHEUGY.
I think Friends is the worst option, though. I think that's the most CHEUGY. Okay. Do you currently own or have you ever owned an item of decor or any merch that relates to Harry Potter in any way?
I do. I have a Slytherin tote bag.
Yes, I currently own Harry Potter.
I do.
Merch.
I have it.
Okay. What is this?
I don't actually know, but like I feel like how can I avoid a heckin' good boy?
All right. You've got an absolutely fire picture to post on Instagram. How do you caption it? No caption, just a series of relevant emojis, straightforward story about the photo, a thoughtful, inspirational quote followed by a hashtag, with lyrics from a song that loosely fits the situation in the photo.
With a straightforward... No, not a story. I would say no caption, just a series of... I usually just say some nonsense.
Yeah, right?
Literal nonsense.
Okay, cool. So no caption, relevant emojis.
Just incoherency.
Do you own or have ever owned a pair of UGG slippers?
No, I'm a vegan. Although
So, no.
if you have in the past, it's fine. You're not a vegan.
Choose a song. Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling, takes me right back to grade 8.
It takes me back to prom.
Louis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee, Despacito Remix, Fergie, Fergalicious, The Killers, Mr. Brightside, Ali and AJ, potential breakup song.
It has to be Mr. Brightside.
All right. Next, we have you ever referred to yourself as a girl boss or aspired to live the girl boss lifestyle?
No, as we know.
Never, not once?
I'm anti-MLM.
Okay, go. Oh, already. Folks, you heard it here first. I am shocked. Wow. Marley, you heard it here first. Marley is a grade A cheug.
Grade A.
You are unapologetically cheuggy, baby. Own it! Rosé all day, queen.
You have to do it, and you can't manipulate your answers. So
Okay, no, I'll be honest. That's so weird, because a lot of them were like, no, maybe this is rigged. Okay, I would definitely choose The Office, because I do enjoy The Office. No, I no longer, yeah, when I was younger, I did. I am boring, and I am gonna come clean. I cringe a little when people do all this other stuff. It's funny when you see it in, like, meme format, but saying it out loud, I can't do it, so it's a dog. This is a dog. Again, like, also, relevant emojis, I don't do much. I think when I was in high school, I had, like, knockoff Walmart versions of these guys.
That counts.
Which does count. So, yes, I no longer... Oh, fake ones that look similar. That counts. That's a whole option. Wasn't even reading. Okay, cool. Choose a song. None of these I like, but I'm just going to do I Got a Feeling because it reminds me of grade 8 dances. Never, Not Once. Here we go. 50.1. I like this 50.1. It's like... you're more than half cheuggy. What else we got going on here?
Shan is 78% cheug.
Welcome to the cheug lifestyle. Wow. So funny. This was really entertaining, and I'm happy to know it. I'm honestly shocked, though. That you were 100% cheug.
You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. So, does anybody know Rod on TikTok? Can you pull up Rod on TikTok, just like a picture of him to see if people know him? So
it's just Rod, R-O-D?
R-O-D, yeah. His whole brand is about millennials.
Oh.
I absolutely love him. So I was born in 92 and Taylor was born in 96, so there's a pretty big age difference between us. So I'm definitely a millennial. And Rod kills me when I see his TikToks, but all my friends were born in 95, 96, so they don't quite get the nuance.
There is
a lot of what he's talking about. And I messaged a friend who you know how you have your core group that you send memes to and stuff, it's you, it's a couple of our other friends, and I was like, Amir, our buddy, I need to be able to send someone older than me these Rod TikToks.
Is it cheuggy for men? Should we click on it?
Yeah,
or you want to finish your thought? Okay, here's...
So anyway, long story short is just that I find Rod so funny, but I needed to find another millennial to be able to send these TikToks to validate me.
Okay. Cross your fingers that this isn't there's no copyrighted music in here. Which maybe is too much to ask for TikTok.
So to clarify, cheuggy is gender neutral, right? So here is the male version of cheuggy for you all. Sorry I missed that in the first time around. And men, suck it up. We are basic too, so here we go. Coming in hot from the start, energy drinks, specifically this brand. Cheug. Joe Rogan, his podcast, and just as a human, cheuggy. These flip-flops that I also bought at American Eagle in 2006. Whatever the heck this necklace is, I never understood it.
I don't
It's
know.
definitely Cheugy.
I do know that.
Thunder Mifflin merch.
Mm.
Lasagna, which I don't. Wearing golf polos when you're not golfing would be Cheugy. Literally anything the brand Hurley makes is most definitely Cheugy. If you're still using Axe body spray or their all-in-one shampoo, body wash, conditioner, you are definitely a Cheugy,
Oh,
my
no.
friend. Can't help but agree with this one. Cargo shorts, ultimate Cheugy. And finally, what is putting me into this category would be a love for Buffalo Wild Wings. That makes me the ultimate Cheugy. So to clarify, Cheugy.
There you go.
So, like, I love Rod. I can't play anymore because he always uses music from the music the millennials would know in all of his TikToks. But, long story short, yeah, I had to reach out to someone who would become the recipient of my Rod TikToks.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Long
that's right.
Long Dancer says Cheugy's a new cool. So
Thank you.
thanks, Long Dancer.
That
for
means that
validating
I'm
us.
the coolest.
You're very cool.
I'm the coolest girl in the whole wide world. Does anyone know that? Get that reference?
No.
Musical theater reference. It's from a
Even
very,
I don't get any friggin'. I went to musical theater school and I don't know any music.
It's just a Harry Potter musical, which I've never seen. But
It's out there. You can do it, and I would recommend her Harry Potter musical. It's really good. What do we want to talk about next? We have some vegan news, or should we do? We should do some more of the questions.
That's the hot cues.
The hot cues, hot and spicy.
Give us the
cues.
number.
We had a number
Yeah,
earlier.
I think
It was 108. Okay,
For you.
you go first
Why?
because I said so.
Okay.
Okay,
You scrolled past it.
I did by accident. I'm doing so many things here. Okay. Screen share. Here we go. We're at 108. Here we go. There it is. You are invited to a party that will be attended by many fascinating people you've never met. Would you want to go if you had to go by yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I would. It's always I would prefer to have like another buddy as just to have another buddy,
Yeah.
but like no, if it was going to be like awesome, I would just kind of swallow my anxiety and try to make new friends.
Yeah, I feel like once you get there and you say hi to the first person and kind of
Mhm.
make some small talk, it's okay. But
Yeah.
it is a little nervous.
I mean, the worst thing that can happen is that people are not nice, and then
then
you
just
go
leave
home.
and they suck and they weren't worth
Yeah.
your time anyway.
Yeah.
I agree. I'll do the same. What about y'all? Let us know. Let us know.
No.
And if anyone has any more numbers,
Give us a number.
Give us some numbers.
Any number.
or Marley can think of a number.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna think of a number. 27.
27. Here we go, baby. Numero 27. Here we go. Oh, gosh.
If God appeared to you in a series of vivid and moving dreams and told you to leave everything behind, travel alone to the Red Sea, and become a fisherman, what would you do? What if you were told to sacrifice your child? Why are there so many thoughts in this question?
I think I wouldn't.
Have you seen
Because-
Conspiracy?
Have you seen Conspiracy? That's what I would say to God in my vivid visions. They'd be like, have you seen Conspiracy? But no, like if I grew up really like, what's the word? Starts with an S. It means non-religious. Secular. I grew up very secular. I went to church once because I slept over at a friend's house and she had to go to church, so I was like, I'll go with you. It was kind of weird. I've never been. I don't know. God isn't something I've ever believed in, really.
Yeah,
so
but what if he showed up? What if he rolled
I would
up?
think that it was psychosis.
Okay.
And I would seek help. Because if you're experiencing psychosis,
But we respect your religious freedom.
yeah,
to
you
do
can do whatever the
you
heck you want. But if it were me,
Plants. What's wrong with oat milk? What?
oh, is that from last? Is that still up?
Does it say?
I don't.
Does it say
I
that?
thought I changed it.
Does it say? I'll summarize it.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
I
I'll still
changed it.
summarize it because you
Okay.
came here for that. So that's the title from our last week's
I messed
live.
up.
But essentially, there's this very very stupid article.
Yes.
That
We'll link it. We'll link it down below when the stream is over.
that has been going around. It's been going around on TikTok.
Yep.
And it's basically this dude likening oat milk to like Coca-Cola and saying it's worse for you than Coca-Cola, and like cherry picking all of these like scientific facts and statistics to try and make it look worse. Oat milk is fine. Continue to drink oat milk. Everybody stay calm.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I changed it. Anyway. I'm still doing a screaming. Sorry, everybody.
It's okay. Hi, plants. I like your username. Like, are you plant? What kind of plant? Sorry.
Okay, let's. Oh, I'm so sad because now people didn't see our cool title about.
What was our title? Oh.
The title before was like, we're CHEUGS.
We are CHEUGS, apparently.
And then what else? What else we talked? Oh, just some of the news things that we're about to talk about. Oh, and then my patio burned down.
Okay.
The things we talked about already.
Okay.
That's too bad. Anyway, so moving into some vegan news. There's a new doc being coming out.
Brought to life, and I think it's very, very cool.
Super cool.
For several reasons.
I'm very excited about this one. Do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, so the filmmaker is, and this article's on plantbasednews.org, he is the son of, like, a family of slaughterhouse workers. Like, they owned a butchery, and his dad is still a slaughterhouse worker, and it's basically looking at the psychological impact of that on people, and the ties to, like, alcoholism. And I think that this is super relevant, especially in light of COVID-19, when we're looking at zoonotic diseases and like how easily COVID was spread as well, and meatpacking plants and things like that. So I'm really excited to see something like this because it's so intersectional. Like, it brings like human concerns into the vegan sphere, and I do think that, like, all veganism should be intersectional. But I'm glad to see it coming more to the mainstream.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I think this is really great. This article is from Plant-Based News, of course. And they have the trailer out. It has not, there's no release date because it hasn't been fully made yet, but there is a crowdfunding link at the very bottom of the website here. And I think he's pretty much raised all the money he needs. It's in the UK. I don't know if I mentioned that. And yeah, he's pretty much ready to get to it. But there were some pretty, like, shocking things here. Statistically speaking, if you work in a meatpacking factory for 5 years, there's a 50% chance you'll suffer an injury.
That's wild. I would say more about that.
And because of the pace slaughterhouse workers are required to work there, so 2 amputations a week in the UK. That's insane. Oh, and here's a really powerful one. Workers normalize their actions through repetition and routine, becoming desensitized to the acts of violence, causing psychological distress.
It's wild.
I just
very
took
wild.
On some vegan dog.
Emily says she was born in 91 and got 0.1% CHEUGY.
Wow.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Although long answer things so cool, and that's all I really care about. Allison, you had macadamia nut milk like an hour ago and your stomach is upset. I'm so sorry for you.
Oh no.
And then Taylor says she's never tried macadamia nut milk, but she can do soy milk.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that, guys. But
at least there's a lot of variety out there to choose from.
Yeah.
Hopefully one of them works really well for you. But anyway, we're really looking forward to seeing this. So you guys should check this out. And yeah, like, as we know, as Marley mentioned, these large factories, food processing factories, are like big super spreader locations for the pandemic. So it's very sad. But I am very curious to hear more about the human side of this. And a lot of the time, the director, he talks in the trailer that one of his main goals is to humanize these people, because these people often are thought of as, like, bad people. Killers, because they're killing all these animals, but no one wants that job. I'm sure of probably 99.9% of people who work in these places are people who would rather be doing anything else, but this is really the only option that they have, based on their situation. So very excited about this. You guys check it out. If you're able to, send them some money. If you're able to, because we love to support the vegan agenda. Yeah.
What are we saying in the chat? We're talking about our stomach issues?
Yes. Allergic to hazelnuts, and apparently the chocolate silk almond milk may come in contact with them. Oh no. Man, allergies are so hard. I feel for you guys.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Also, if you guys think of another, because we've done a bunch of allergy videos.
Yes.
We've done gluten-free, soy-free, and nut-free. We can't think of another good one.
Yeah.
So if you got one, let us know.
Let us know.
Okay, what else we got on the news side?
Daiya cheese.
Okay. So this happened way back in 2017.
Yes,
So like this is
is
old
old
news, but like we just didn't know. So in 2017, Daiya, the most well-known vegan cheese brand, was acquired by Otsuka, which is a I don't know how to use this. Okay. Which is a pharmaceutical company which tests on animals. So now, essentially, if you're buying Daiya, you are, to some degree, in some like small fraction of the money, contributing to animal testing, which sucks.
Yeah, in this article, they talk about how when this first happened, a lot of people in New York, I think that this magazine or journalism place. I have a big old brain, baby. I have a big brain. They were. I think they're based in New York, and apparently a lot of places in like the different areas in New York just stopped selling Daiya completely. But I think there were some other really good points that were saying, like, you know, this is still pushing people in the right direction. It's not really something that a lot of ethical vegans or some vegans really are interested in anyway, but it's a fantastic transitional tool for people to go vegan. And I mean, I think, like, if it's, I don't know, like, this is me just thinking out loud, but if it's a pharmaceutical company, it's kind of like the vaccine, like, it had to be tested on animals.
Yeah.
Before it could go out.
Well, that's the way the system is.
Yes.
So, it's, I don't know that, like, we can condemn it. We can just, like, fully condemn it.
Yeah.
But it is something to keep in mind that if you prefer a different cheese and it's available to you, like, maybe you want to buy a different one.
Yeah.
We did do a blind cheese taste test, and we expected Daiya to not win at all, and it won.
It won.
Had the best taste, had the best texture.
It was very good.
I don't know what to tell you.
So check out that video. It's on our channel. It's pretty fun.
Okay, how do we feel about home fish aquariums? Random question.
Oh.
I've never thought about it.
I think I kind of have a little bit. To me, exotic pets I don't think are ethical. I don't think these are animals that haven't been raised and like symbiotic. It's not a symbiotic. Is that the right even term? It's not a relationship that occurs
naturally.
The relationship between animals, dogs and humans, is one that goes back for centuries and domesticated. Goes back for centuries and centuries and centuries. To the point where if you release dogs out in the wild, they'll be fine depending on the breed. But if you release like a pug out in the woods, like it's not gonna. I don't think it'll do very well. But these exotic animals that are either taken from their habitats and then sold, I don't think that's ethical. I think a lot of people who buy these animals don't know what they're doing, or have the correct setup to take care of them properly. A lot of these animals have really large territories and they're confined to a really small cage. I'm sure there are people that take really good care of these animals and love them so much. But the amount of animals that die and are just live miserable lives is...
Well, it's really an industry. It's sort of like a question of supply and demand.
Yeah.
That they only exist in this context because we buy them.
Yes. And I've seen some like unboxing videos that they have on YouTube, and it's literally an unboxing video. These people get mailed their fish, and so these fish are like mailed. They go through like a package through the mail, and then they're opened up and they're like in these tiny bags or little cups with water in them, and then they're like packaged in. So imagine just like being in this. I don't know. I don't think that that's very kind.
I hate it.
Yeah, so that's my take on that. I think that pets are okay, generally, but as long as they're ones that are like, you know, ones that you can take care of properly, and ones that, like dogs or cats.
Yeah. And I definitely do think that, like, obviously adopt, don't shop.
Mm-hmm.
I know that people, like, want their specific breeds, but it's like...
That's something I struggle with because I love dogs, and I love wiener dogs specifically.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I think about it and the older I get, the more I'm like, I can't, like, go to a breeder and get one because...
There's so many doggies that need homes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Worried about watching the violence. Stoked they finally make a doc like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'd actually be able to watch it.
Even the trailer, I should tell you, the trailer has some graphic images in it. I think a lot of them are some of them are staged, and then some of them are just footage of it, and it's really sad. Yeah.
I would definitely need a trigger warning. I'd have to know exactly.
Oh, like what?
What degree? Like how much real stuff am I gonna see?
Yeah. I think I'll be able to just. Daiya is cooked, uncooked though. Yeah.
I have a huge fish tank of rescue goldfish.
No way.
Cute.
Rescue goldfish. Aw.
I love that.
That's so cute. Rescue goldfish. Where do you rescue them from? I want to know more about this. Could you make a YouTube video about what a rescue goldfish is?
Also, on the topic of rescue, so I made a TikTok the other day. We're talking a lot about TikTok today, but I made a TikTok yesterday about running away and starting an animal sanctuary.
Yeah.
And then 2 animal sanctuaries contacted me. One said, there's always a place for you here. And the other one said that there's a sanctuary that, like, needs new management in Minnesota.
Roosters only. It's a rooster exclusive farm.
Like, does anyone want to marry me so I can get a green card and then we can open this Minnesota rooster
Manage
rescue?
the rooster rescue? That sounds so cute. Very fun. If you guys haven't found your way onto animal rescue TikTok, animal sanctuary TikTok,
I'm deep in there now.
Marley showed me this video of. Maybe I can find it. Is it the one where they're the chickens?
Was it Brad?
No, he sent me one with the chickens.
Oh, but that has Shania Twain on it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll describe it. It's the "Let's go, girls."
Yeah.
And all the chickens are running, and their like wings are out, and their little butts are like.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. All right, I think we've come to the end of our program.
Let us know if you have any final cues to put in the chat, and we will answer them.
But I think it was good. I think today was successful, other than the title. So. Sorry about that. That really sucks. But I'll fix it.
And we have a really exciting special live next week. Except for Twitch. So, our friend Vibi that popped into the chat earlier. So next week we will be doing a collaborative Twitch with her on Tuesday. I don't know what time it is yet. Will it be like 8 o'clock? Probably 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. We will post everything on our social media.
We'll let you know.
But we will be doing all kinds of silly, dumb stuff.
Yep.
We will be eating hot wings, vegan ones, of course.
Gardine.
We have hot sauce companies like sponsoring us.
Yeah, and you have the chance to win a very spicy hot sauce from us, so go check that out. We'll throw in some Vegan Yum stickers for you too.
We're answering like salacious questions.
Yes. We're drinking some weird things. Some of them are alcoholic, some of them are just perhaps not even edible.
So it'll be really, really funny. And VB does really funny live streams. So highly recommend. And then we'll be back here on Friday for our regular stream as well.
Yes.
If you are not following us on Instagram, definitely follow us on Instagram. You can also check out, if you really want to go above and beyond and support, we also do have a Patreon and a coffee. The Patreon has a cool function that we just released this week. We now have a Discord community that has started, and it's super cute. We've got all these people that are like supporting each other and like answering questions for each other. So that comes with like any level of the Patreon membership. So just something to think about.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
We love chatting with you.
Yeah, we love it. We love our Fridays.
Yes.
And so it's such a good time. And we will see you next week. I'm just checking to make sure there's no extra cues in the chat. And there ain't. So, with that, I will say, have a great weekend. Stay safe. And as always, vegan yums. That was a good one. Yay.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Love you guys.